This is before the first episode of the new season of Survivor. We have 2 Survivor newbies and 1 Survivor oldie. I don't know what the term. Yeah. So, I have a question for the newbies. Kind of, what do you know about Survivor?
Liz, you want to go first?
Yeah, Liz, what do you know about Survivor?
It's about a group of people that go to the island and go through competitions and doing everything they can to last the longest on the island to survive the reality, what do you call it? The naturality of their surroundings instead of having the equipment and everything that we have now.
Anything different from that, Carissa? Or same?
Well, they also have like special things, right? Like Big Brother, special items.
There's idols.
Special things.
Well, competitions.
They can, and they vote each other out. Yeah.
All right, Heather.
Yes.
If you were going to summarize Survivor in the space of a tweet as accurately as possible, what would you say?
140
Do you want me to count the
characters.
characters?
No.
So Survivor, the Survivor logo medallion says outwit, outplay, outlast. Let's just say outwit, outplay, outlast. So it's a mental, a physical, and a social game. And if you focus too much on one of those things and not the other ones, then you'll get voted out. That's what I would say.
All right. What do you know about the new season? Anybody, including Heather?
It's all returning players, so it's going to be really good because it's Survivor jocks, basically. Sometimes, some of them are third-timers, second-timers, and they're all people who were game changers in some
What about
way.
Beast Mode Cowboy?
This is his second time.
Was he a game changer, though, with his medevac? I heard about that.
He was a little bit of a game changer, wasn't he?
No.
I guess we'll see why they think that some of these people were game changers.
Deserve a second chance.
This is not second chance.
No?
There was a season that was second chance.
This is different than a second chance.
This is different.
This is like a third or fourth chance for some people? This is like,
yes.
you're the greatest,
One
so
of the-
we want you to come play?
One of the people has won twice already.
Ooh, okay.
Do you consider a second chance as like the runner-up? They get the second chance, or is it
No,
anybody?
the second chance season was contestants that had previously been on that the audience voted deserved a second chance. So it was like an online poll.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so one last question. I guess this is for Heather because you're the one who knows more about it. If you had to predict in this episode who's going to stand out and do awesome and who's going to stand out and not do awesome, just from first go, and then we'll look at this as a prediction for later and see how well you did.
I think that Ozzy is going to be the standout because of his previous 2 seasons. Like, he is he's my favorite player of all time. I think one of the characters that will fall more to the wayside is, I don't even remember her name. She's a blonde, attractive woman.
One of them, yeah.
Who was blindsided by Cochran in the first season that he was in.
Hey, everybody. Part 2 of the podcast. So, Tony was voted out. Spoiler. What were initial thoughts? Newbie, what'd you think about Survivor? You're like, nah, sucks.
It's just different.
That's true.
I look at things and know that there's no way in hell I'd be able to do any of those things. But swim and look pretty.
But you watch Big Brother. Do you think you still prefer Big Brother to this so far?
Yeah.
I think with Big Brother you have more time to get to know the contestants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because not only are there 3 episodes a week, but if you watch the live feeds, you can like watch them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this just really gives you like a very specific, very brief version of each contestant, especially right at the beginning.
And if you're at tribal council, there are some people that are talking, and you're like, who the fuck is this person?
Mm-hmm.
Did I even see this person? Was this person part of the group? Like, some of the people that are in the back, it's like, I feel this way. It's like, did I even see that guy talking at any point?
Well, and I think with this group, since they're all returning players, they're developing the characters less than they normally would. since most people that watch Survivor are like people that watch Survivor.
So they've seen it.
So they've seen it, and so I think that they're spending less time doing like one-on-ones or getting exposition from people or giving any of their backstories or anything like that. And so that probably feels isolating to a new viewer.
Yeah, usually at the beginning of these, they'll introduce the people like, hey, this is Heather, and she does this, and she has hobbies,
And
and
a DJ.
she's a DJ.
And
She's
Slash model.
You
Slash
were in
model.
the military
Slash
for the
chef.
military
I'm a
experience.
DJ, model, chef,
And you fly planes.
and I also fly planes, but they don't pay me, but it's like I get experience.
We're mocking the fake jobs that are mostly on Big Brother, but
But
are a
also
little
they're
bit
on
here.
Survivor.
Well, and it's because everyone has fake jobs. Because if you have a real job, you don't have time to be on Survivor or Big Brother.
Well,
Well,
you're
or
either a
anything.
cop or you're a
Well,
criminal, right? And
are-
both.
Are they saying those things to tell other people, like, okay, yes, hi, I'm Liz, I'm a cop, but you're not really a cop, but you want people to think you're a cop?
It's
kind of a
usually
thing?
the opposite of that. It's usually, okay, my job is that I am a cop, but if people know that, then they'll know that you're good. It's like Derek
Yeah.
on Big Brother.
Yep.
People
that's
will know
exactly
that
what I
you're
was gonna
good at
say.
interrogation. They'll know that you're good at deception. They'll know
Well, he
that
was
you're
an
good at
undercover
physical.
cop too, so
Right.
that's a little different than being just a cop. Like being an undercover cop, where it's like I'm gonna get in good with you, and we're gonna this and that. But being an upfront cop in your face,
It's-
staring
yeah.
you down, like
Well,
intimidating
and
you.
Tony pretended on his first season to be a construction worker, I think.
That would
Because-
fit. That
yeah.
would-
Because if people know that you're a cop, they will interact with you like you're a cop.
You're a fucking cop.
They're not gonna tell
You're
you
a fucking
secret.
cop. I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
You know, actually, it's interesting. This reminds me a bit of when we talk about critiques of superhero movies and like Avengers. Because we're supposed to know these characters, they don't have backstory, so then the movie will be a little dull because there's not character development.
Mhm.
I guess the same thing could be true of reality
That
shows.
it's really action heavy, like really fight scene heavy.
Yeah.
But this is like hard challenges.
Yeah, they
Challenges
were.
that take a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
They did indeed.
So then, let's say who you think is going to win and who you want to win, and we can help you with their names.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right,
Carissa?
we're gonna start with you, Carissa.
Well, I think the queen is gonna win because she's the master manipulator. Sandra,
I don't think they're gonna let her get to the
she'll
end.
get
She's
to the
already
last
won
two.
twice.
They'll take her to the last
I don't
two.
think she will make it to the merge even.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it looks
They're
like the
gonna-
merge is next.
I think they're
episode.
just switching the tribes.
Oh,
Because
they're
Jeff
just
says
changing
drop
it.
your buffs, whether they're switching tribes or whether they're merging tribes. He
Mhm.
always is like, drop your buffs.
That's true.
So I don't think Sandra will make it to the merge. So she's the one you think will win.
She is. Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
Ty.
Oh.
Okay. 'Cause-
Chicken Man.
Okay. You would like him a lot from his first season.
Yeah, I probably would have.
And
I mean,
he and Caleb's bromance will re-blossom once they're reunited.
yeah.
They would spoon.
Oh yeah, they'll be. So you're worried about.
I mean, I
those
like
ones.
Caleb too, so it's hard for
He's
me to
not
say.
Caleb-
Caleb, Caleb is Beast Mode Cowboy from Big Brother.
Yeah.
He was the.
Oh, right. Oh, the
Mhm.
one, he's got nice eyes.
Yeah.
He
He
does.
has those
He's pretty
piercing
old.
blue eyes
Yeah. Mhm.
and his perfect facial hair.
But he's not gay.
He's not. I
No.
think he's married to a woman. Okay. Who do you want to win?
Well, no, I want Ty to win. You know, I think I like Caleb.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who do you think will win? Regardless of your liking them.
Boy, I think Caleb. So let me change my who I want. Who do I want? That for some reason everyone else is going out of my brain.
Aubrey's a really good strategic player. So to me,
Yeah.
big beefy guys don't win. Big
Oh.
beefy guys make it to the merge.
Yeah. And then
And
there.
after it's an individual game, it's
yeah.
like he's a threat, and then you keep the smart, weak strategic players. That's why Aubrey went to Final 3. Or Final 2, or Final something,
Yeah.
but she didn't win.
But usually also like the challenges are puzzles and strength
Physical,
things,
yeah.
and so that's the other reason beefy guys don't last is because often everyone just gets wasted away and exhausted, and it's more like puzzles that are more important. And then that's I mean,
Well, then don't go for beast mode.
yeah, no.
But if you like him, you can like want him to win. I don't
Beast
think
mode's
he
not
will.
the
I
smartest.
don't-
Listen to me, I'm
especially want
shooting
him to
down
win.
everybody who's like.
Well,
"She's
you
not
tell
gonna
us
win."
there. You're speaking up about who you think is going to win and all that.
You have to finish and say who you think will win.
I
You know
think-
you want Caleb
No, I'm going to switch that. I'm going to say.
We know you want
To win.
him.
To win.
I want fake military general woman.
Debbie.
I want her to
Why?
win.
She's obnoxious.
She's the one who worked at Red Lobster and said that she was a physicist.
I actually didn't think she'd make it this long. I thought she'd be voted out before now.
I think she'll get there.
I think she's done a lot of hard drugs.
But she's on the safe team. She's on the blue team. So they haven't even
Yes.
had a
Yeah.
chance
They
to
have
vote
not.
her out.
But
So
that's-
once they do.
That's
so.
the other reason they're going to mix up the teams too, though, is because they must be seeing that it's just too unevenly matched. And
Well, there's beefy guys on both tribes, and the beefy guys are the ones that help with these big ones. So you think Debbie will win? You want Caleb to win?
no, opposite. I think
You
Caleb
want
would win.
Debbie to win?
I want Debbie. to win.
Debbie's like the chicken in Moana.
I have not seen that movie. I don't get that reference.
Is
Oh.
Ty gonna really like her because she's kind of like a chicken? Is this what we're saying?
She's crazy. That
She's-
chicken is crazy.
Okay,
You need
so
to watch
Liz,
Moana.
who do you want to win?
I would like Malcolm to win because I did see a couple episodes of his season and he does work really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And when he loses or if something happens, you see that he takes it personally,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that. And he's just beautiful.
Who do you think will win?
I don't think I've seen enough of it to judge that.
That's
I
fair.
don't think that what's her name that Chris has said, the one that's the queen.
Sandra?
I don't think she's gonna make it very much farther because
Mm-hmm.
people you can hear
I'm
them.
not sure
They know that she's playing games right now. They're not
And
gonna
that she
take
has
it.
already won $2 million from this show.
Right.
When there's people who have been on twice or 3 times already that have not won.
I'm
And
gonna
they get
switch
nothing, don't they?
They get nothing.
I'm gonna switch my vote from the crazy woman to Ozzy.
No!
Yeah, because I saw that's where you're going.
Okay, I want Ozzy to win.
You can't, because I.
We can't
Yes,
choose
you
doubles.
Can. You can share.
You
You are
teasing.
rude.
That's true.
I want Ozzy to win because he was very close his first season, and his second season they knew that, and so they were like, we got to get him out immediately. He is like extremely good at Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody already knows that, and they're like putting him sort of little chicken kiss, little feather. They're putting him in the very front of their formation, and it's like he's Beyonce. And the rest of them are Destiny's Child.
They're in formation.
They're in.
in
Like,
formation.
okay. So I want Ozzy to win. I don't think that they will let him get that far. Who do I think will win? JT won once. Based on like niceness, like nice people that make it to the finals who don't stab anybody in the back, they win.
Because they haven't burned any bridges.
And that's
and
the
jury.
That's the social part of the game. On Survivor, it didn't used to be. It used to be a lot more based on feelings. Like Big Brother is very much who played the best
yeah.
game. Like even if you hate somebody, you can still acknowledge if they played the best game.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor was not like that until I would say like the last maybe 5 seasons. Where now if you played the best game, you can win versus if
Being
you
the
were
snake
the
or
most
the
liked.
rat.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I remember that. That's the first season, right?
Mhm.
The fucking snake or
Richard
the
and-
rat.
It was Richard and who?
A
She was
woman.
on. Yep, she
Like-
came on for Second Chances, and she had a ton of plastic surgery and looked way different. Okay.
You know, it's interesting because to me, in a way, they all started this episode kind of saying, you know what I messed up last time was my social game, and this time I'm going to really work it. And in a way that made this a little kind of boring in a way because everyone was being so nice.
That makes me want to say, I think Michaela is going to win. I want
What?
Ozzy to win. I think Michaela will win. Because
Well,
she is physical. Michaela is the
One
one
with the
with
dreads.
the braids. Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
I don't think she'll last 3 more episodes. Mm-mm. Because
So-
she can't.
She's got
She can't
fierce.
stop it.
She's so fierce.
I
Like,
think that
She's-
some people will like that about her.
Not
She
in
knows
this
that
season.
it's not all talk with her though.
Well, no,
Like, she
she's
actually is
she's
good.
good at, but that's also why they will vote her out is
Mhm.
because she can compete, and at this point, anything they could grab onto. So if she's gonna be grumpy one day,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, oh, someone we could vote out.
She's got that attitude.
That is I'm gonna say it.
Mhm.
It's racist and misogynistic.
Well,
anybody on this show has an attitude, can have an attitude.
Yes, but with it cost her game last time too. That if a woman gets cranky, she will get voted out.
Yep.
If a black woman gets cranky, people will say she's an angry black woman. This is just who she is and how she's gonna be, and they will vote her out.
But that's why she's not going to make it, because people are racist and misogynistic.
Yeah.
So they're going to vote her out because of that.
Tony, he had people's backs, people had his backs in the first round, and then all of a sudden it just changed because he did one stupid thing.
It wasn't his attitude though.
It was his.
It was his weirdness. It was his digging a trench and hiding in it at 4 a.m. and then rolling across in front of the well and hiding in the sand and jumping.
And then confronting.
But then
it's not about him having a bad attitude.
Yeah.
It's about him being overly strategic, being accusatory. It's not about him being pissed that he lost a challenge.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Makes sense.
He still has a bad attitude, though, because he's still in people's faces.
Sandra had a bad attitude.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, "Get out of here, boy."
Yeah, she was kind of a bitch when he was leaving.
But that was after. She didn't have a bad attitude toward anybody before they were voted out. I mean, once they're voted out, you can say
that's when you can just be like, peace, deuces.
People don't usually, though. Like, when people get voted out, they usually aren't.
I thought there used to be a rule, like, you can't say anything, and you
can't when you're on jury.
Oh.
But when you get voted out, you can be like, you guys are losers.
Because people are talking shit more and more after they're voted out. It feels like
Michaela did it, remember? She left her shoes back at the fire. She started walking, and then she came back, and she was like really pissed eyes, and grabbed her shoes, and then stormed out again.
Any final thoughts on this episode of Survivor from anybody?
I'm excited for the next episode.
Oh.
Chris?
Ditto?
Do you feel like you're going to keep watching?
Maybe.
If I can be a part of this podcast.
Yes. Are you going to keep watching?
Like I said, maybe.
You watch 3 episodes of Big Brother a week.
She doesn't really have a say because I drive her, so she really...
Your work spouse
goes wherever I go.
is pulling rank.
All
That's
right.
true.
Well, we'll just have to see how it goes.
Did you have any final thoughts? Challenges are harder, but we can talk about that a different time.
China pants?
China pants is my final thought. China pants. Bye, everybody.